Hey guys, it's Mike here with Grow Indoors 365. Today I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. We have the Adding Nutrients, episode 6. As you know, episode 5 I took you down to placing everything into the reservoir. Let me just make this just a little brighter here. Basically, some of you have had asked me a number of questions in regards to, is this just water? Starting out, yeah, absolutely. You just want water in the reservoir. I don't know, what else would you put in there? Swamp water? Yes, this is absolutely just water from your sink. And as you'll notice on that other one, remember on if you looked at episode 5 on this one, I had that funky aerator stone and it was just totally not working. It kept like kind of sliding. It's really important that you have an aerator that kind of stays in its lane and you know, doesn't even spread of oxygen throughout. Now, what do we talk about? Basically, yes, back to the water and back to adding nutrients. Yeah, so it's plain water. You don't even really have to pH it right away because, I mean, we're like 2 days in, and as you can see, there are, well, actually, if you can actually see right there, it's hard to see. Ooh, don't want to. Alright, so it's hard to see, but it actually from right there, right at the top there, I'm actually going to try to draw an arrow if I can on my video editor. You can see one of the roots finally coming out and kind of going towards the water. Okay, so that's what you're going to get, and you're going to get those roots all throughout the bottom. And I'm going to give you another update as we go from here. But during this time, this is what you're going to need. This is what I use, Botanicare's Kind. You're going to need the Grow, and you're going to need the base. 2 of these are basically providing the proper nutrients that's required for the plant to thrive in this developing stages. So the base is something that you're going to want to put during the vegetative and the transition and into the bloom phase. Okay, once it becomes actually a little thicker, a little hard, you know, more of an adult, you're going to go into the vegetative stage. Now, you could totally just do the base just for starters for the first few weeks as you see the plants maturing. So you're going to need this, and that's what we're going to add. Now, I use this little spoon right here. This is a 60 milliliter spoon, and I use this to kind of drop some of my my nutrients in there, and then from there I can modify the pH. As I mentioned to you guys before, as soon as you put anything addition into your water, okay, if it's whatever it is, nutrients, whatever it is, the pH is going to be immediately modified. Actually, let me go ahead and put this down right here. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and test out that pH. So let's take a look at what the pH is right now. Okay, so as you can see, it's just climbing, blah blah. It does that for whatever reason now. I don't think you can see it, but right now it's reading 7.5. That's actually a pretty good pH reading that I do not mind. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add my nutrients, and let's go ahead and cut right to that. Alright, so what I like to do is I like to mix up, you know, about 30. I like to do about 60 of the mill. I mean, you can basically compare it to the amount of water that you have. That's how it gets done. And then I just kind of spread this through. Okay, you give that base, you throw it in there, and that's all you need to do. Now you let that circulate for about a minute, and from there you can go ahead and basically from there you can go ahead and pH the reservoirs. Now, I'm going to go ahead and add that to both of the reservoirs as best as I can on camera. Okay. As you can see, the mixture is like a brownie mixture. That's what it looks like. You want to just kind of stir it around. As you can see, actually right there, that was a prime example I just noticed. In this reservoir, we do have one plant that's substantially, oh, it kind of went missing. Let's actually dip back the water No, so it wants to kind of like hide, but basically underneath that specific pot, as you can see right there, oh, it just popped right down. That's funny. As you can see right there, there's a huge root that is peeked through the neck cup, through the rock wool, through the clay pebbles, and that's what they look like. That's how the roots start to kind of like settle through and reaching that air and reaching that water. And that's how it happens. And that's really all you need to do during basically adding the nutrients and, you know, maintaining the plants. I mean, after I just added that, they're going to be thriving. They're going to be happy. They're, you know, getting the proper nutrients that are derived from the, you know, organic minerals that we get from dirt. So that's really it. I want to cut it there. I'm going to keep it short today. Make sure to stay tuned. I got more videos coming. My next video, there's going to be an additional episode or two in this series, but I also got another one coming for you guys. I got some new equipment, huge light, and of course I want to make the video of me putting together that grow tent. It's going to be a good one. I'm going to kind of like speed it up. It's going to be fun. I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Stay tuned for more videos.